Hi everybody, welcome to Sophquest. I'm Spence. So you may have noticed I've taken a bit more breaks in between the last few weeks for the holiday season. I needed to do that for my own health and well-being. And I hope you've been taking a little bit of time, a little extra time for yourselves as well. But I want to let you know I'll be back to doing your weekly readings very soon after the holiday season. So thank you so much for coming by. I hope you enjoy these readings. And I want to wish you a very, very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to all of you that celebrate anything else. Hi Aries. Okay, so let's get started. Today I'm going to use the Enchanted Map Oracle by Colette Baron Reid with the artwork of Jenna Della Grottaglia. Beautiful. I'm going to read the message from the card that I pulled for you, right? We're going to get a deep message for you. And then I'm also going to use the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann to do your 9 card, using also the 3 cards under the deck to know kind of what's going on internally, right? I'm going to read horizontally, vertically, and big picture for you today, showing you every single card. All right, let's do this. So Aries, it's an important week, an important couple of weeks. Big astrology. I would highly recommend Molly McCord, by the way, Molly McCord right now. Both for the Gemini full moon, but even more importantly, I think for her special that she did on the Venus retrograde. I just felt like it was so insightful and I really enjoyed it. So I highly recommend Molly McCord for that. And your card today, Movement, Aries. Okay, movement. Let's see what that's about. I'm pulling a 9 as well. I do shuffle these ahead of time, but I like to shuffle a little bit more for you on camera so that you can, you know, see that I'm pulling it out as we go along. All right, here we are. From Light Seers Tarot, and I'm going to show you that oracle again. Okay. Yes, let's take that row. All right, we have the Knight of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the Chariot, no, that's just me fumbling. If they fly out, usually I'll be like, I think so. I feel it out. Okay. A message for you about lack mentality and learning that, kind of learning law of attraction. I think Aries, you're being encouraged to really consider learning about the law of attraction and understanding the power of having lack mentality and knowing when you're in a period of growth and abundance, because I'm seeing growth and abundance. I'm seeing that you know, it's in your hands. It is a Venus retrograde, so, you know, that's impactful. But things are evening out. Things are definitely evening out, and you should trust in your own capabilities right now, Aries. Most assuredly. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Hanged Man. Your beginning is here, almost. Hanged Man says almost. In love and money, this is Venus retrograde. Right? Venus is love and money. Aces are new, right? New beginning in love and money. Retrograde. Venus retrograde. Venus is in retrograde starting on the 19th of December through January 29th. We have been in the pre-shadow already. So what's been sort of beginning for you in your understanding of what you want out of love and what you value and want in your life as far as the things you're willing to strive for, work for, build your legacy around, you know, the things in life that you value and prioritize. That's Venus. And this is a brand new beginning for you. It's like, it's a solid beginning, because it's not just something that's going to make you feel loved, something you're going to love, but it's going to be something that could last. Remember, Venus is conjunct, it is with Pluto. So this is a change that can last. It's a transformation. It's like big time change. All right, and then the retrograde is just saying, hang in there. It may take time. You may have to get through another month of negotiations, restructuring, whatever the holdup is. It's because of Venus retrograde, and there's a lesson in it. There's a time for review. It's time to maybe make a list, right? Write down what it is that you really want and what you really do value in your life, and understand it is a priority to you. Where do you want to live? How do you want to live? With whom do you want to live? Right? What do you want to do every day? What are you wanting to pursue? The big questions about what changes in your life you're trying to make, because you're moving forward. There's movement here that's happening in your life. It's probably right now not feeling that way, right? Especially around the full moon. Big understanding in Gemini, right? That's like an aha full moon about what the North Node has been trying to lead you towards for the last 18 months to learn and understand about yourself. Big, right? Especially with Chiron in your sign, Aries. Chiron, the wounded healer, helping you heal old stuff so that you could learn how to make the changes you want to make for the life you want to live. That's what's been happening in the astrology. And we just came out of a pretty intense eclipse season, now to come to a Gemini full moon to really get something in a deeper way. And that's still only part of the story, because until Venus retrograde ends and moves forward again, from the last couple days of January through February into the post-shadow, that is when the change will stick, because you will really have figured out who, what, where, when, and why you love what you do. Right? That's the time we're in. Okay, so movement 28. Let's look at it. It says you are in a time of positive forward motion. Okay, Aries. This is the time for positive momentum as you come out of a period of restriction. You're in a stage of new adventure and discovery. Yeah, 2 new aces. You may feel compelled to take a trip, change your hair, or move your home or business. Regardless, you can't remain where you are anymore. You feel compelled to move forward. No matter what your inquiry, you will see your dreams take form and doors previously shut begin to open as if by magic. Movement is also a state of mind. Right? It can be a state of mind. The fog lifts, and you now know the actions you need to take. This isn't the time for fear, so let it go and move forward. Right? You don't want to walk in circles anymore. Consider the spiral that travels up and around, 2 steps forward and sometimes back. But even so, it helps you progress and reach your goal. At this time, you may need to revisit some of the places where you forgot to look for treasure. Venus retrograde. Retrograding to make you stop and really look at what roses and what color do you like to stop and smell. Right, Aries? All right. Yeah, but you are moving forward. It may feel very slow at this time, and it may feel slow for the next couple of months. Slow and steady progress, though, is usually the progress that lasts, because it teaches us what it is we're willing to be diligent in order to have, right? It's like, what are we willing to work for? That. All right, so let's look at Gemini. Under the deck, I told you, we showed you, here, I showed you. I'm a Gemini. Me and my twin. So, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Hangman, right? So you do know this new time in your life is coming soon. Not yet, but it's soon. And you need the time. You need the Gemini full moon to bring the enlightenment about what the North Node's been trying to drive you toward learning in your life to enhance yourself, right? Because it's been in Gemini, the North Node, about how we think, how we move ourselves forward thoughtfully. Every thought, every feeling drives us forward, moves our feet forward. So where you focus is where you walk. And this is asking yourself right now at the full moon in Gemini at the end of the year, where have you focused? Where have you walked? And is that the place you want to be? If so, keep moving forward. If not, well, there's a pivot coming up and something new. This new could be internal because I'm looking at under the deck, and this is internal, subconscious, under the deck. You feel it. You feel it in your heart. You know it in your bones. You feel that there's a long-term decision you're going to be making to improve your life, to bring about something in your life that you want to last. You've thought deeply about it, more deeply than you probably ever have, and it's probably been uncomfortable, right? Thinking of the change that you're trying to make. But there, you know, when you change your life in order to have more love and growth, which is what the, you know, the cups and the coins or the pentacles is, it's love, it's growth. And so that's what your inner focus is on right now, and you're really looking deeply at your life. So Aries, you know, maybe you're just a bit more sentimental right now and a bit more philosophical right now and asking yourself some really big questions. And that makes sense. But you are moving forward. You just don't realize it because it's like the earth itself is moving you forward. The stars themselves are moving you forward. You just don't feel it, right? The flat earthers could not believe the earth was round, because how could you walk forward in a straight line down the street if we were on a round marble? Well, that was impossible. They didn't understand gravity or physics, right? It's imperceptible, the rotation and revolutions of the sun and the moon and the earth and all of it. It's imperceptible, but it's happening. Okay, across the top we have the Knight of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. So I think you've been slowly but surely, with the Knight of Cups, opening up to the idea that for the long term, one day, you would like committed love that you can count on. But maybe you've been running away from it for a while. I don't know. I'm asking the question. Maybe, Aries, have you been running away from settling down? Have you been... Has someone in your life, and it could be an earth sign, King of Pentacles, has someone that is either Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, has someone been trying to show you how they feel? And have you been kind of turning your back and running away? Or have you been doing that with someone and they've been turning their back and running away? It looks to me like someone has a little bit of a fear of commitment. And with these two aces, this is new. So this is either going to be a new aspect of an old relationship where in the past, if it wasn't moving forward, it might begin to move forward once we've retrograded with Venus, thought very deeply about the love we have in our lives. And then once it moves forward again, maybe the relationship dynamic itself will have changed. Or maybe this is saying it's time to move on. There's someone that's meant for you, okay? Moving on with the Chariot. From feeling rejected, Five of Pentacles, this is the center of the reading today. But don't forget Magician. Okay, so what I'm getting from this, Aries, because normally, right, you're brave, you're bold, you're funny, you can, laugh and talk and inspire others. You can be the jokester, right? You can take great initiative, depending on all the aspects in your astrology. Usually you're someone who can really, stand in a room and stand up for who they are and be very confident and move themselves forward no matter what, right? I'll just steer as I go along, I'm fine. But somewhere along the way, maybe you lost some steam because you felt rejected. A little bit out of the crowd, or just not wanting to go to the party. Just not accepting invitations, not wanting to socialize, taking some time on your own and asking yourself some deep questions about your self-esteem, about what makes you feel confident. Maybe you've been going through Chiron and Aries for a long time now, which we've been talking about. The wounded healer, healing yourself from issues about yourself. and your own self-esteem. And now, with the Magician, it is going to be a time in your life where you are going to take these reins and you're going to drive yourself forward and create and manifest the life that you want. These are major arcana. They far outweigh the strength, the impact of this little Five of Pentacles. That's what's like little Five of Pentacles, minor arcana. These are major arcana. So you are moving forward, Aries. Whether you know it or not, whether you've convinced yourself of it or not, you're ready to move your life forward and to manage your life, right? He's driving that chariot. The Magician creates. You're doing this. You're maybe making your life move forward. And that's such a good thing. It's such an empowered thing, right? King of Pentacles, taking care of business. Either this is you or this is someone you're looking to be with because you're serious. You're getting serious about your life. And you want to feel like the King of Pentacles, not the Five of Pentacles. Okay. Seven of Cups. So you've been looking at your options and your feelings and asking yourself, what feels good to me? What feels right to me? What makes me feel like the King of Pentacles, not the Five of Pentacles? And if, you know, it's whether you're male or female, okay? You can be a female King of Pentacles, which just means that outwardly you take action with the element of earth. You make things happen. You get it done, right? It's getting it done. Knowing who you are internally and having really good self-esteem. And then maybe there are days where not so much. And you feel like you're behind a locked door without a key. Well, the key's right there, but you can't see it. You're not convinced. You've convinced yourself there's no way in. There's no way out. There's no way through. But then the next day you get up and say, but I know I'm a magician. So you've been hemming and hawing a bit, maybe. I'm asking, maybe? So looking at this, a bit of confusion about how you feel about things and the things that you value. Cups are the things we love and value, right? So this Venus retrograde, you're going to be asking yourself what those things are. And then you're going to make a very important, judicious decision. You're going to use discernment. You're going to weigh it out on scales. You're going to ask yourself, what is the value of this as opposed to this? What weighs more in my life? And how do I do the right thing for me? What's right for me? Making a choice. And then you get into this Fool energy. You're ready to begin the journey. The Fool is the first of the major arcana, or the hero's journey in the tarot archetypes. And the Fool jumps in because the Fool knows these two beautiful aces are there. Can't see beyond the flower of life, the new life that's being created. All they can see is that it's going to look really different and a bit foreign, archaic, strange, some new way of seeing it, right? It's like you're just willing to dive in. It says right now, not yet. It's still very confusing to you if you can see the kind of runic symbols there. She can't understand what she's looking at. She's trying to understand. But then you get to the last card in your reading today, the Fool, where all of a sudden, all of those things that you couldn't understand come together into this flower of life symbol to make you aware that you are creating yourself a new life that will have love, and it will be right for you, Aries. Let's go down the vertical. Because the movement's happening, right? Movement's happening for you. Knight of Cups is about love. It starts your reading. It's the first card. So Aries, what do you love? Who do you love? How do you love? How do you feel loved back? Who loves you back? The thing about love is, I think we feel it before we know it. Isn't that the truth? Someone could be coming in, or this is you. Either way, no matter whom this represents, they have love or, you know, at least romance on the mind. It is moving forward with the Chariot rather quickly. Rather quickly. For some of you, you know, could be by Cancer season. So, June, July. I mean, Cancer, yes. Let's see. Yeah, end of June. Yeah, into July. So Cancer season could be coming in. Or maybe you're just going to be dating for a while. You're just going to get in your car and go out on some dates and play the field a little bit. Maybe that is something you really want to do. Maybe it's been a while. Yeah, I'm still seeing summer. I'm seeing the beginning of summer here, Cancer season. I'm looking at this picnic, and I've never even focused on that in this particular card before, but that picnic, that looks like summer to me. So, you may also meet this person outside for some reason, but that could be coming in for you, and I'm seeing that at this time. I definitely want to say that what is most important in this reading isn't necessarily even about falling in love or dating. I mean, if you're married, you're going over the options about what to do in your relationship, about how to love each other, right? What to do about it, what to make better, what to make new, what to renew. All right, then in the center we have the King of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. We talked about this being feeling safe and secure and confident in yourself, and not feeling lack or feeling rejection, right? But rejection's God's protection. So if you were chasing somebody that wasn't interested, God's protection. If you rejected someone, same thing, right? You got to go with what you feel, and justice. So you want to do the right thing. You want to do the responsible thing. You want to do the right thing. You understand the law of reciprocity. You understand the law of fairness. What comes around goes around. What goes around comes around, right? And you don't want to feel this way either. So it's like, if these are two people, one of the people in the relationship isn't getting what they need. They're not getting their needs met. So what is it about love that you want to move forward and change? Because you really are looking at it. And you're asking yourself, you know, is it more right for me to just move on? I mean, you're asking yourself that question, it looks like to me. Or do things in a new way. Because the cause and effect of it all, it matters. How you make someone feel, or how they make you feel. Whomever you are in this, if this is a relationship dynamic. Who's who? Who feels great and confident about themselves, I got it going on, and who feels less than? Because if that's been the relationship, the scales are not balanced. It's not fair, it's not right, it's not just, and you would feel that either way. So if this is about unrequited love, then most certainly it's saying, you know, there are options in the world. You don't have to be with someone that makes you feel less than. And if they feel that way because for whatever reason that's their insecurity issue and not even yours, then that's not your fault. But if they have to go out of your life for that reason, then that's necessary for them. You know? So that's the thing, is relationships can only develop if both people are growing. If only one person's growing, the relationship can't thrive. If neither are growing, the relationship can't thrive. Because life is hard. And in order for us to get through it and feel loving and loved and strong and sure and safe, we really need to be there for each other and love each other through it, through the hard times. And if that's not the way you felt, and you're starting to ask yourself questions about love, you know, you want to make a decision that is right, that is just for you, but also for them. right? So take the risk. And I ask you, you know, what does that mean for you, Aries, taking the risk? Let's look down this vertical. Knight of Swords, Magician, goes for it. This is somebody who's kind of on a crusade to say something and goes for it. Magician, makes it happen. Jumps right in. I'm going to create this new life. It's going to be beautiful. I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to try again. Or I'm going to start again. You know? Depending on who you are, but you're going for it. So, if someone has in any way mistreated you, this is the center of the reading today. Aries, you know, it's that, you know, with the Chariot and the Magician, it's like you've got what you need to move on. And right now, what you say matters with the Gemini full moon. And Venus conjunct Pluto and Capricorn, what you say right now at this time could have long-lasting effects on your love life, on your finances, on your well-being. It can make a big difference. So be careful what you say and even what you do. Venus retrograde, you know, things look different when a retrograde is over. Remember that. When a retrograde ends, things look different. So what you think you know now, you're going to understand in a much deeper way later. So just remember that until these signs and symbols that life is showing you start to make a little bit more sense, it's okay to just hang out. Just hang there. Because these are coming. Whatever this is. Love and marriage, a new job that you love, moving to a place you love, whatever it is for you, what you're beginning, it will happen. There's a reason that you need to go through a Venus retrograde right now, like all of us, taking a very, very good estimation as to what you need and what is right for you to keep your life in balance, where you feel really strong, safe, and secure, and confident. Because you want love. You absolutely want love. And I think you're ready to take the highs and the lows, the lefts, the rights, the goods and the bads of a relationship. I think you're ready to create the life that you want to live. I think that you have options and choices. And I think that you have the bravery and the guts to take a leap of faith and do the right thing. You just have to realize in the center of your reading today that when it feels like nothing is happening, because you can't see the forest for the trees, you can't see behind the locked door, the key is there. The key to all of this that's happening in your life right now, the change that you are going to make in your life, it's in motion. You have to have faith in that. You have to have faith that the timing is right when it's right. Until then, rest, relax, and be at peace where you are. Movement. Things are happening. All right, Aries? Wow. Okay, well, I really want to let you know that I will be back again with your regular weekly readings very soon after the holiday. Aries, I hope you enjoy your holiday. I wish you the best of all blessings. And Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays to all of you. Thank you guys. I'll talk to you soon.